Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Toon Soup. Here to talk about words bubbling up like soda pop and whatever else is going on in the world of anime. We got, as always, Foundation playing with his hair. Gotta make sure you look good for all the ladies. Ketsu
Yo,
and Riglock, me. What have you guys been up to? Foundation? Working hard, hardly working? You can't hear anything you're saying. You got yourself muted.
Yes, you are 100% correct. Yeah, I've been working really hard on updating Build and the Foxhole. Lots of work. Probably another whole week's worth of work left to do on that. Lots of good stuff coming.
Right.
Other than that, I guess I've been rewatching Shield Hero. We talked about that one time. That's a good one. I was, you just rewatch the stuff, and it's just like, you never. It seems like it just never gets old. Some of the comedy in that one, like the bitch and the trash, and it's hilarious. Yes. Okay. Thank you for making me aware of that. All right. That's pretty much it. I haven't really been doing much else. How about you?
Ketsu, where you at?
oh, yeah, it's nothing too new or special. Same old same. When it comes to anime, still just watching Hunter x Hunter as like a passive kind of playing in the background show while I like clean or chill on my phone. I'm staying caught up on Attack on Titan, and that's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. For those who haven't watched it, go ahead and give that a watch. It's really cool. It's fucking crazy. Yeah. Otherwise, not much. I haven't like found any new animes to dive into. Nothing that's like kind of piqued any of my interest or struck any chord that's like, oh, this is good and worth watching. So, yeah, just kind of same old shit. Nothing crazy or special. How about yourself, Riggs? What's going on with you?
Oh, just get all into all sorts of new stuff. Started a series called "How a Prince Took His Kingdom Out of Debt." That was pretty fun. Been rewatching some of my animes from last season, dubbed, just kind of passively. What else have I been watching? I was hoping to get into the entertainment district arc of Demon Slayer, but it's all subbed, so I'm surprised you're not watching that.
I should be, man. I have to cycle through
because they're like
just
10 episodes deep on that.
Yeah, I just got to cycle ahead. It's probably 3 or 4 episodes where it just kind of like re-highlights the movie. I don't want to just sit and watch through that shit again.
So no, that's already passed. So that's the Mugen Train arc, which is basically like 5 or 6 episodes, and that's all basically the movie. So
which I've seen.
The movie.
So I can just
and then
move forward.
You would just go to the entertainment district arc.
I'll jump into that then. I should watch it.
There's like 10 episodes there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll give me actually something to like binge and watch and digest. been like craving a new anime, and I totally forgot about Demon Slayer. But I'm glad that I've actually been sleeping on it, so I can like
5 or 6 episodes.
Killing me, tech guy.
Killing me. Yeah.
What are you doing over there?
Nothing. I'm not doing.
You are doing everything. God. Mute your computer.
Yeah. We'll give me something to watch.
We're good.
All right.
I mean, our show is so good that like I had to go back 30 seconds
okay.
and just rewatch the last 30 seconds. You know,
Okay.
it's enthralling.
What do you have going on in the background? What is this music, background music? I can hear someone talking.
Lo-fi?
Yeah.
Lo-fi hip hop beats, man.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
That
it's
could be-
fine. Just turn it down a
No,
little.
that
more.
could be Haley. That could be Haley in the
No, it's a man's voice. I go and it's coming through my headset as part of this music. So it's there. I
This
promise.
is part of the loop in the song. Yeah, just keep it real quiet.
You mean you don't like
passive.
a man's voice? New?
You know?
Sure as hell not whispering. I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
That was so yeah, I keep seeing the ranking of kings on like the popular list
Yeah.
of anime. So I feel like, I mean, if Crunchyroll, if it's in like the top 8 of Crunchyroll's popular, I should probably give that a watch.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
that's
Yeah,
all about.
that's a good one too.
It's like 100+ episodes. It's like I got a whole
No.
fucking
Ranking of Kings?
It's,
No.
it's because they have it in like all the languages. So
Maybe.
that's probably why.
Yeah.
So I'll watch that.
Like no, I was like no. There's like 15 episodes. Like I guess I've been starting to watch Black Clover again. I got off of that. I remembered why I'd stopped watching it because I got stuck in the like they have a season of filler episodes and I'm like stuck. I was like in the middle of that and I just lost interest and so it's just like it was pretty brutal getting back into that, jumping back into filler episodes. But
Yeah.
I'll push through it, I guess. But yeah, other than that, not much. Pretty active weekend, family stuff, and watched the Super Bowl on Sunday.
Yeah, dude, that was
wild.
really annoying.
Oh yeah, Bengals fan or what? No, we kind of talked about this.
I'm not a Bengals fan. It's just like the whole thing was fucking felt rigged the entire time. Like it's like from start to finish. It's like this is feels like a fixed game. Like everything was tailored to Los Angeles. Like you're not gonna have a superstar team like literally coming from nowhere this season with like the best players in the fucking game for this season to then bring your team to the Super Bowl for a brand new stadium you just built to win the Super Bowl on your home turf. And then have a halftime show where Snoop Dogg comes out in his fucking Rams colored Crip uniform. Fuck out of here. This is all fixed for LA to win. Like it was so fake.
Wait,
just as bad as last year's game was fucking fixed. Like, yeah, Tom Brady's just gonna win his fucking 7th Super Bowl title, so he has the most in NFL history. The second he goes to the Bucks to then bring the Bucks to Tampa Bay to win the Super Bowl on their home turf. Fuck out of here, dude. Super Bowl, the football's fake. It's so stupid. I'm over that shit. I hate American football. Fucking hate it. It's a joke.
Fuck, I never liked it.
Oh. I mean, I enjoy it, but I also think it's fixed, so that's fine.
and that's fine. It's just like it's like fucking WrestleMania, dude. Like it's rigged, but it's entertaining.
Right.
Like it's fun, but it's also, I don't know. Like don't start an economy where you allow people to like bet on shit when it's like it's just fucking WrestleMania 2022. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, that's how I feel. Sorry to cut you off there.
Well, I mean, if you guys don't have much else in the anime world to talk about, you guys need to start watching more.
I need to. Yeah, I need more time to start watching more anime.
Man, it's
What?
I just I
Yeah.
work a lot, bro. I work a lot.
Yeah, and then
And
you
then
also
it's
you
also
also watch
different.
My Hero Academia 3 times.
What's this show, Sabikyu Bisco? Is that cool? Is that a good show? You seen that one, Riggs?
I haven't seen it. I've seen of it. I mean, it looks interesting.
I'm just looking at the title. It's popular. It's got six episodes deep right now.
That's a newer one.
Oh, maybe watch this. Give me something to watch. It's just gonna be another fucking. I need to. As much as I love action animes, like no one's making any horror anime or like any really deep slice of life stuff that I think can be really cool.
I think Netflix is getting not like series, but they're pumping out a lot of slice of life movies that are anime.
Yeah.
Slice of lifers.
You know what I need? I need another season of Food Wars. That's what I need.
Oh, yes. Food Wars.
So good. So good. And we've been waiting so long for a new season to finally come.
Yeah.
It needs to hurry up.
Are they doing another season, or is it?
Oh, for sure. But it's one of those shows that like they are doing it like arc by arc for season. And like because the manga is still being written and produced, so they have to wait for that to catch up and then animate it. I think they're on track to release a 6th season. I want to say maybe in the spring. I'd have to double check, but
6th plate.
Yeah, let's.
I think Gordon Ramsay should make an appearance in that anime.
Oh, you think so?
That'd be very interesting. It would be.
I think it would open up a lot of things to. I don't know. It could go it could go sideways real fast because if you have like a real life celebrity anime character there, then it kind of opens the ticket to who else.
Yeah.
It would be cool if he just voiced somebody that didn't look anything like him. That would be kind of cool.
Be cool. Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh damn! Never mind, guys.
Is it canceled?
No, it says the latest season also received a good response, but just like all the previous seasons. But some people think that in the end, the anime lost its flavor. The current renewal status of the anime is not canceled, or the current renewal status of the anime is canceled, but it never got canceled itself. So apparently, like as of November, like JC staff or licensees have not renewed the series for the 6th season.
Well, that's some bullshit right there.
It's supposed to be the 6th season that will conclude it. Why wouldn't you just follow up and conclude it like with an anime? Even if the books are going to be done. Yeah, and previous mentioned the probability for the 6th plate of Shokugeki no Soma to release is almost 0. Wow. Well, now I'm pissed off.
Yeah. Thanks for shitting on my bowl of ramen for the night.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Oh, you never know.
Can we just start over again next week? This is I'm not okay anymore.
Bullshit.
This is dog shit. I'm out of here. Goodbye.
Oh, Ava said something, but that's probably just a bot.
Where?
Vium Nujo Nugo on YouTube.
Ava Hogarth.
Hogarth. But yeah, I mean that's crazy. I mean that happens a lot though. With all the series I've watched, they just don't do the 2nd season or they stop at the 3rd season. I mean it's just. Unfortunately, it's not really the English market, right? So you're at the beck and call of really the Japanese market and what.
Yeah, I mean, if they're making enough views, if there's enough like streams and casts and like, that's when anything picks up.
I mean, right now the hit thing right now is isekais. It's probably the most popular genre of animes coming out right now, which I think are great because it's my preferred view. But I do enjoy my good food anime. I
I'm not a
enjoy
good food anime.
Restaurant to Another World.
That's great.
I don't
It's
know.
great.
Is
I
that
love.
an
It's a good one. That's a
I watched
season
the
2
first
or
season.
yeah, they're doing season 2. You should check that one out. If you, I mean, it's a good slice of life.
Is it in English?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Restaurant to Another World, Nicoya, Restaurant to Another World. I think
Okay.
I think it might actually just be called Restaurant to Another World. To be
Okay.
honest.
Like I mean, I get that isekai is super popular, like escapism, like yeah, like give me fantasy, but um, a lot of them I just feel like they don't hold a lot of weight. There are some isekais that I really do love. Um, I don't know, some of them just like don't strike me as much. It's not like I dislike the genre. Um, I just want like a show that has substance. I like good writing. I like good animation. I'm just a snob, is really what it comes down to. I'm a picky.
You're an elitist snob.
The latter, not the former.
But
I don't know. I just have.
I mean, what do
very
you look at when you say
peculiar
substance? What do
taste.
you mean? Like,
I
what is?
want like provocative emotion. I want things to be provoked. I want there to be. I don't know. I want good character building, like good world building, like good like character development.
Well, you got like Trigun, which you haven't watched
I
yet.
still have to watch that. Yeah, you're right. I do need to watch that. But that's like a classic. You see what I'm saying? Like that's old school
Yeah.
anime that's gonna be great. It just like there's not a lot of new stuff that it just a lot of that shit feels hollow. I want something new. I want something. It has to be strong.
Yeah, I
Demon
mean,
Slayer is a good example of like a strong new.
yeah,
I love that show. It's
but I
great.
wouldn't you call it more of a newer take on a traditional anime, like a
Yeah, yeah,
traditionally written anime compared
yeah,
to the tropes that are now just kind of what they
yeah. Like
are.
the isekai as a trope, is big, but yeah, I think you're right. It's newer take. It's like you have sword fighting, you have like uh, you know, martial arts folklore is implemented into it all. I'm into that stuff. You can
Yeah.
do that with an isekai, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think the problem is that it's because there's the isekai and then the tropes that are popular now. That's the reason why what you like, which is older animes and how they kind of flowed, aren't as common because it's just not what's selling, right? It's just
Right?
not.
Yeah.
So when those gems do come out, generally they're better, but you know, I feel you though. I don't know. Maybe one day it'll start shifting.
It's. I mean, everything is cyclical in a sense like that. Even when it comes to like genre and taste and flavor, like there are certain things that are due for a renaissance. We've been on that isekai tip for like a good 10 years, and I think it needs to be. I think it just needs to take a nap for a little bit.
Yeah, it's getting a little out of control. I won't deny. Yeah, they're hitting some that I've watched like 5 minutes of and just turned it off and been like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm out. I
Yeah.
just can't. You guys have swung for the fences way too hard on this. I'm out.
Yeah.
Just,
Like I don't know. I want like a psychological thriller. Give me cyberpunk. Give me you can give me action adventure, but like you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah.
I think 86 is a good one. Like that's a good one that kind of
Did you watch that?
Yeah, I'm not super far into it. I think I'm like maybe 20 episodes in. But I like that show.
First season.
I like that show. It's good.
Isn't there like only like 20 some odd episodes of
There's like 20. I think there's like 24 in the first season, but
Yeah, the 86ers Foundation. You should
I
check
think
it
you'll
out.
like that Foundation. It's a good show.
It's all
It's kind of dystopic and
very dystopic.
yeah, and
Very
it'll hit your feels a little bit, like
maybe.
some it can be pretty raw. It can get kind of raw.
Yeah, it can get wild.
Or you know what else would be cool? Give me another really, really captivating athletic anime.
Mm.
I haven't seen a good athletic anime.
Have you seen Haikyuu?
No.
So I don't think I'm saying it right. Haikyuu.
The volleyball one?
Yeah, it's about a volleyball team. The animation is insane. It's about a high school volleyball team. It makes volleyball look like a really cool sport, even though I think it's just whatever. But
anime could look or
anime makes anything look cool.
Yeah.
But this show I think that does a really good job of doing that.
I still haven't found a good coder programmer anime. I can't remember what you told me, Regs. What was a good one?
I mean, there's Knights and Magic.
Knights and Magic.
Mm-hmm. Knight, like a knight.
Yeah.
Armored knight. That one is it's an isekai about a coder who gets pulled into another world and then basically develops these giant mechs and magic all around coding. And
okay.
Yeah.
So let's we should move on to the movie.
You should move on to the movie.
Okay. I have to ask, what made you pick this movie?
I like the art style. I thought it was neat.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I was watching the trailer and I was like,
yeah, it's different.
Yeah, this is pleasant to the eyes. I'm gonna give her another shot. I haven't seen it before, so
very visually pleasing.
Yeah.
Foundation, you sound like you should kick it off. Start it off. Tell us how you feel about this. This film.
Exactly how much you hate this film.
Yeah, can't wait to hear it.
Well, I don't hate it. Actually, when it started, the first 5 minutes, I'm like, what the hell am I watching? Like, I was like completely turned off by the art style. I was like, it's too bright,
too bright,
detailed enough. It was just like too obviously it's a slice of life, but it was like too happy-go-lucky. Felt like who made this? It wasn't Trigger, right?
It was a Flying Dog production.
Okay. It just, I don't know, there's just the bright colors were just too much right away. And then I started watching it, and what sucked me in to the movie was, what was it? It was at the point where they were trying to find the record.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what's with this record? Why are they trying to find this record? And
you mean in the shop when they were looking for it? Is that what
I know. But there was just some funny things like that dude just fell over after he was like, oh, I just want to watch this record or listen to this record again. I kind of wanted to hate the film just because of the way I felt when it first started playing. I was like, oh, God, I'm just going to hate this. And I stopped watching it after 20 minutes. And then I picked it back up today, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to power through this, this pile of trash. But towards the end, I was like, this isn't bad. I kind of was like, okay, so this character, I can't remember the names of these characters, but the dude, he was just moving away. He met this chick. I've been in that situation before, when I was younger, same exact, situation. Not exactly, but but then, it's just it kind of captured that sort of I don't know, high school angsty feel or whatever. Kind of like most slice of life animes do. I thought the haiku thing was interesting because, like, I had heard haiku before, but I was like, what the hell, I'd never really put much into the whole like literary arts besides like writing novels and stuff, but which I've never done. But yeah, I thought that since this whole thing was kind of it almost revolved around this haiku, where the idea of haiku where they would say certain things in the movie and like it would evoke some sort of emotional response from one of the characters, which I thought was cool. I'm kind of scatterbrained with this movie, I guess, but I thought it would
maybe
be.
you should have sat down and watched it, in its entirety instead of watching
I pretty much
20
watched
minutes
the
and then
entire. I
walking
watched the
away.
entire thing today.
Okay, all right.
I watched 20 minutes of it the other day.
Were you distracted while you were watching? I don't feel like you gave
No.
this film the.
No, I watched the entire thing.
Okay.
It wasn't. It wasn't like like it didn't completely get my full attention like the first half of the film. I don't know, at the point where they started looking for that record is when I got really enthralled with the film.
Like halfway through it.
Yeah. Like it was just slow starting,
Okay.
The whole thing was slow, but I didn't really get into it until halfway through. But I know it happened the whole way through. I feel like you don't believe me, but
All right. No, I believe you.
yeah. I was really like kind of like, why the hell doesn't this kid? Well, one critique is that boy, he didn't really have like much of a personality. I felt like he was a very like, just too guarded. Too I think a lot of people are like that nowadays. It's like they're too guarded. They don't really want to put any of their feelings or emotions out there.
He's
for anybody
milk
to see.
toast.
What?
He's milk toast. He's a meek character. Like that's who he is.
Yeah, he's an
shy.
introvert.
He
doesn't want to talk to anybody. Like
he wears headphones over his ears with no sound just to like not hear loud noises. Like
and to avoid.
I can empathize with that.
Yeah, like he has sensory
people think
issues.
he's
like that's almost spectrum. Like you could assume he might have autism.
I think that's stretching a little bit. But I wear headphones.
Maybe not.
Noise.
Well, but he doesn't block out noise. I mean, I think he even says he does it because he doesn't want to talk to people. So
right.
He
doesn't like loud noises, and he doesn't like.
People think that he's listening to music, so they don't talk to him, so he can just do whatever he wants to do and not have to worry about anybody.
Yeah, because he has social anxiety.
So,
yes.
But I mean, it's so very surprising for you to like be bewildered by this, especially being a guy who's a coder.
That he has social anxiety.
Right, but that is an ample thing in like technology and coding. Like coders, that's a very common characteristic for coders. They're antisocial. They like to just kind of sit there and do their work and not be bothered.
I understand the character. I don't really
resonate with him.
He has social anxiety about presenting his haiku. I can't really relate to that.
Well, he has social anxiety. Period.
Yeah, I don't really.
So one of the symptoms of that is he doesn't want to do public speaking. It has nothing to do with he doesn't want to present his haiku. I mean, it's not as literal as that. That's just an example of public speaking. He doesn't want to speak in public.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know. I mean, the character was just a little bit like too meek for me.
Oh, I get that. I feel you. I mean,
yeah,
I understand that. But you also said you didn't like it because it was so upbeat at the beginning, which is very opposite of the guy who is super meek and doesn't want to talk to anybody.
Well,
it's
yeah,
not necessarily upbeat.
It was upbeat to a point where like I'm just like, what the hell's this? What's going on here? Like, help me figure this out with this story, because it just seemed a bit random. because this like dude runs into this like little convenience store or something, and like that's sort of the guy that tags everything with the haiku stuff, which is kind of funny. But I don't know. I mean, it just took me a little bit to get in the movie. I liked it. I honestly was really happy.
I think that's your whole. I think this is your whole shtick. Is you wish you didn't like it, but I think you did.
I did
That's why you're so conflicted about it. Because I think you want to not like it, but I think you like it.
Yeah, it's like I like an anime with like a little bit more action adventure.
Yeah.
I do like a good happy story though. I thought it was clever though, in the way that they turned the thing around, and they found that record, and then like the kid jumps out of the car, because I was like, God damn it, he's just gonna drive off and then just leave her hanging, like that was like, I was just like, seriously, this is just what the hell am I watching this for? And then he jumps out of the car, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome, So,
and then he moved away anyways.
Well, open to interpretation with that, but
swords in it, or if it had like maybe a shield hero in it.
So I mean, I like this movie quite a bit. Is it like the greatest movie ever? No, but I mean, it's a slice of life, coming of age tale of a socially anxious boy and a self-conscious woman, female, that fall in love. That's all the story is. Over the span of a summer. And that's it. Like, it's not supposed to be super special or like a lot going on, but it's about these two people meeting happenstance and falling in love with each other over the course of like seeking out this record to like reconcile this old man for almost no reason, but it like brings that man joy because he gets to like relive the memory of his wife when she was still alive at such a young age. And yeah, coming of age, like he gets over his social anxiety at the very end. He speaks publicly. She takes off her mask and is no longer afraid to show her buck teeth. Like, that's really fucking cute. It's super simple. Like, it's not, and that's all. That's, you don't have to take it with a grain of salt. Like, it's just what it is. It's very straightforward, which is like, I appreciate that. But like, what made me really like the movie is that it's so aesthetically pleasing. Very bright paleted colors. I think that it was a pretty detailed animated film. Like, they even showed like product placement and shit, like within like, the headphones are JVCs. Like, there were obvious plugs to certain things. But it was cool. And like the music was fun. The soundtrack was fun. Like, all the side characters were quirky and kind of cool and were their own people. Like, you don't get to know them a lot, but you kind of, it establishes like they're these archetypes. It's just very digestible. It was a very digestible storyline and plot. And I really, really loved the art style. I really loved like the bright neon paleting colors and like how they use specific hues and contrast with coloring to kind of evoke more emotion with how simple and straightforward the storyline and plot was. So, I mean, those are all the things I appreciate about it. I do understand why you dislike it, because it's not that it lacks substance. You were just wanting and looking for more than what it was going to offer.
Yes.
Rebuttal.
I liked the
30. You
last
have a
movie
30-second rebuttal.
the last movie that we
Great
watched,
anime debate.
I felt was very similar to this, but it had that sort of action adventure, sort of sci-fi edge to it that I really appreciate.
Yeah, Boy and the Beast. Yeah.
No, that was
that was 2 ago?
Fireworks.
Fireworks. That's right.
Boy and the Beast was 2 things ago. Really quick on that, when I talk about like sponsored content and like plugs, I thought this was really interesting. I don't know if I remember saying it when we talked about Boy and the Beast, but there's one instance, and it's the only time it ever happens in the movie, right toward the very end. There's just a Burger King animated sign. Burger King. And I'm like, Burger King definitely paid to make this movie be produced because they're the only thing that actually, it's like, when you see a Coca-Cola can in a movie, like Coca-Cola is paying for this movie to get done because it's sponsorship. Burger King in plain anime sight in the middle of fucking Tokyo Square. Anyway, back to this movie.
out of curiosity though, is because it's very interesting to look at anime art like the landscaping when they do modern cities, because it is very close to pictures of what they actually look. I don't know if you've ever done like side by side comparisons of like an anime illustrated town, and then they just take a picture of the same block or square or street, or the same museum that they happen to be walking by in the anime. They show it.
Oh yeah, like that's
and it's
a real
like crazy detailed.
They might rename it or something. But
yeah,
like,
it's pretty
yeah.
crazy detailed and how that is. So I'm just curious. Maybe it just happens to be that there only happens to be a Burger King on that street where they took that picture. So
I think it's sponsored content.
It could be. I mean, I have a hard time believing, because Burger Kings are closing, that they got money to shell out to an anime that not a lot of people are going to watch. But
Burger King might be big in Japan,
who doesn't
man.
like the flame broiled patty that Burger King serves?
I mean, that original chicken sandwich, I'll fuck that thing up all day. But I'm telling you, maybe in Japan, Burger King's better because they might have like katsu sandos or something.
Could be.
I imagine they have pork cutlets.
They got some
delicious.
Or they got some
katsu sauce.
They got some marinated meats. Throwing.
Don't get me started on how fast food is better in other countries.
I would just like to go to Tokyo and just have a bunch of meals, sushi, ramen. Yeah.
I want to go to Japan and only eat Burger King.
I want to go to that Burger King.
I want to go to that Burger King. I want to go to a McDonald's. I want to see how much different it is.
That's just
anyway. It might even be healthier than ours.
It is
maybe. Riggs,
I would assume it is.
What did you think of this film?
Yeah, back to words bubble up like soda pop. Yeah, where do you stand on this, Riggs?
I liked it. It was definitely slow in the beginning as far as like plot and story and everything, but I think what offset that is I found a lot of like humor and enjoyment out of the old man. The dude just cracked me up, and then like when he just starts yelling at the guy, and he's just like you can see like it almost like he was being blown away by the voice. Like that was it just made me laugh. So it was just like it had those small moments, even though it was slow, it just had that in the scripting and the dialogue where it just kind of had me laughing. Like it was funny to me that there was this basically mall rat who caused mischief, and he was well known by the security guards. Like they knew him by name, and he was just going around stealing stuff and just causing mischief, tagging stuff. And then you kind of find out that he's been all the haikus that he's been tagging are actually the one that the main character Cherry has been
tweeting, that he tweets.
Well, he's tweeting, but he's also writing, right? So he writes them, and then his buddy just keeps tagging everywhere with him, which is
that was funny.
Cool. And then apparently he's also of some sort of Latin ethnicity, because he only can speak. He speaks and writes Spanish, and he can only write Japanese. He can't, or no, he can only speak Japanese, but he's never taught how to write it. And so, which I thought was interesting. I don't know if you guys picked that up, that he was he's not actually Japanese, that character wasn't Japanese.
It implies that like he is maybe half Japanese or comes from maybe a
like
parent
immigrated.
Yeah, like an immigrated parent, or maybe he's a military brat, or his father is like a diplomat of some kind. A little bit to question there, but what you do find and pick up is that he's not of the native culture. Like he was brought into it later into his life. He wasn't grown up with like the literacy of it. So
right.
kind of a fun little, character develop there.
Oh.
You can kind of pick that up with Japan. The bigger dude who works in the store, he very clearly is like an immigrated, I would almost presume an American person, because he's like very much into like Japanese like pop culture and
Yeah,
like
he's super
idol
into the pop.
fandom.
Yeah, yeah, he
So
was
he's
into
so
it.
he's kind of like one of those American otaku folk. But
Well, I mean, the
they don't
Japanese
really
got it
dawn
too.
on they don't really dawn on that too hard, but it's something that is presumable.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue. My bad, Briggs.
Oh, you're good. I found it very interesting that the main female character, the Cherry,
Jerry's the dude. I
or
forget.
no, Smile,
Smile. Yeah.
Yuki, I forget what her last name is, but she is basically following the same life pattern as the old man's ex-wife who died. I mean, it was just crazy, kind of like how everything is kind of like the small world of connections, right?
It
So
is
the
very
old man,
serendipitous how
the old
similar.
man had a wife and had a kid, right? And then the daughter, but then the daughter's son is, what was his nickname? Strong. Oh my god, what was his nickname? Tough Boy. And that, so Tough Boy is the grandson of the old man that they've been taking around, right? And he picks him up, and he's being bullied, but he looks like a bully, but he's being bullied by is it Beaver? Is that what the guy who was doing the tags?
Yeah, I think
Okay, and then um and then Smile is got buck teeth just like the old man's old wife used to have when she was old and like being popular. She was a singer, an idol singer.
Yeah.
Not necessarily an idol singer, but she was a singer. But she had buck teeth. So it's just kind of weird. And then so she found strength in that by looking at her album. I thought it was heartbreaking when they found it. And like I saw it coming. I don't know if you guys saw it coming a
The
mile
record
away.
breaking.
When she saw that it was warped, I'm like, oh, she's gonna snap.
Oh yeah, that was
Like
I saw it.
like
So like I know I collect records myself, and I've gotten warped records, and like if it's newer, you can like try to put it under a bunch of books so it will warp back into place because it's pretty malleable when it's still like fresh. But when you have really old records and you try to like press, like you're snapping that shit in half. And I was just like, don't do it. I knew it was coming, and I was like, no.
And I like how she broke it even more. I don't remember what she was
Right.
doing, but she like snapped it. It was like only in like 4 big pieces.
Yeah, and well, then
And
she
then-
turned around and like
over
put
on
her
it.
hands behind her and like laid on it, and it snapped it even
Yeah.
further. And it was just like, oh, dude. It like made me feel bad for her. I also like felt bad for the old man. I was like, dude, that was
I know.
like,
It was
the
so
keepsake
heartbreaking.
of
I was
your
like,
wife.
oh, you
Dude.
killed him. That dude is going to die. Like at like this moment, I thought his heart was going to give out and he was going to be gone. Like
Yeah.
it's just-
Because if that happened to me and that was my dead wife's record, I probably would have like cried, shit my pants, and died of a heart attack.
No.
Something.
or dysentery. One of the two would have happened at that moment.
Yeah, I would have like killed over. I thought it was cute that they ended up finding it on like the clock inside of the room. That like
Yeah.
how that ever happened, whatever. But
Well, because he had made
used
it.
to be,
Yeah.
yeah.
oh
that
shit, I
room
forgot about that.
Used to be their record, like a record producing place or something. I don't know.
Well, before it was a mall, it used to be a big factory, and they had and part of the factory, yeah, they were doing printing for records.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
they show images
had-
of like when he was like printing his wife's record.
Yeah,
Like,
and
when they
he made one of the copies. He turned into a clock and hung it in the manufacturing hall or whatever we call it.
And then it converted,
And then they just kept it.
He totally forgot about the clock.
Yep.
Still brought it back up. Sewed that heart right back together, warmed it right back
I
up.
know, right? Well, it was nice because she like glued it back together, and I was like,
Yeah, and
He
yeah,
tried to glue it back together.
Well,
Oh yeah,
no,
she
I
did.
think she did
she
eventually.
she succeeded. That moment was also very heartbreaking because it wasn't also like that she felt really bad for what she had done. She also is like coming to terms that like Cherry is leaving, and she's just like going through a fucking like she's going through a moment, and she just starts crying, and her sisters come to comfort her, and I was just like, oh God, am I welling up? Like,
Oh
she's
God.
not okay. She's not okay.
No.
That young girl is not okay right now. This poor thing.
Yeah, she's going through all sorts of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. But I'm a person who enjoys a good slice of lifer because I watch just a good variety. So it's like I always don't feel out of the realm of that. So yeah, I mean, I just enjoyed it. I would agree that it wasn't very detailed, but I think when maybe you say detailed, it's not detailed in the essence of like a lot of texture mapping. So
Yeah.
like grasses, walls, a chair is all just kind of a solid color. There's no
Yeah,
kind of shading or
yeah.
texturing to it that adds a little depth to the visual. But I guess it was something that's slow moving, and just kind of going into it as being. It just kind of presented that art style of that's just not going to be it. So don't even think that it's going to be there, like type of deal. But yeah, I liked it. It was good. I thought it was good.
I thought it was great too. It
I like the
obviously
ending.
I thought the ending was very cute. You get that angsty teen romance. It's beautiful, but like this movie very obviously, I feel like is geared for like a very young audience, and mostly because it's such a digestible plot line. There isn't a lot going on, but it's also very colorful and visually striking. So it's like, yeah, this is going to keep a 7 and 8 year old's attention.
I think it's also very modern that she's a content creator. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got her phone. She's doing her content creation stuff. She's got
She's
followers,
she's
likes.
an influencer.
Yeah. And so I think that's pretty cool. It's just kind of you kind of tell you that that's a very fresh anime with a lot of fresh ideas of like just modern slice of life, right?
Yeah.
What the young ones got to deal with nowadays.
And I liked it, but I don't know. How about you, Foundation? Why don't you kick us off and tell us how many bowls of soup are you giving this film?
Bowls.
Words bubble up like soda pop.
Well, wait. Did you guys write a haiku?
I didn't write haiku. No, I did not. I didn't have time.
I didn't. I'm not. No, I didn't.
I'm really good at writing.
I intentionally didn't want to respond because I was hoping you were gonna do it. And
yeah, I did actually. I did.
I want you to be the only one who reads a haiku.
So I was kind of just like, what the hell is a haiku? And then I just Googled it, and it's like a poem it doesn't have to rhyme or anything, but it's supposed to be like 5 syllables,
5, 7, 5
syllables, and then 5 syllables. So I was like, okay, let's write one. So I'll read it. I worked all day, waylaid plans melt away, all work and no play.
Doesn't move me.
Are you okay?
Yeah, but just been working a lot, man.
The haiku sounds like a cry for help.
Well,
that is
hey.
Your bed. It's a cry for help to your blanket and pillows.
No, just
make sure you get your rest, man. You gotta take care of yourself too.
Yeah.
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. Just
right. Just don't overwork yourself.
The muse struck me at that moment.
See, you're like a closeted creative. I don't know why you didn't like this movie for the sake of haikus in general.
Because I think it stirs something up inside of him that he was trying to suppress.
Yeah, it's the part of you that you are, and that you hate so much for no reason. Like, I love to paint and write haikus and be emotional and creative, But I hate that part of myself. Like, why? Just let it out, bro. Everyone knows you're good at this stuff. Just accept it.
Yeah,
No one's
just accept it.
No one's judging you.
I mean, I'm judging you, but that's
this son of a bitch over here, Riglock.
This
He's
son of a
like,
bitch.
he's like the Jack in the Box that I can't get rid of.
it comes
Yeah,
with our
man.
it comes with our 20-year friendship, so it's
Nothing's more
Has
special
it
than that.
been that long?
it's damn near.
God,
Oh, you guys are running on 2 decades of us? Shit.
Probably
shit.
probably around 18 years, yeah, because we met when we were 18.
God damn,
Yeah, I
that's
was a little
crazy.
older, but yeah.
Well, I was 18,
I
and
was
so
20.
I'm 36 now.
Yeah.
So
Yes, 2 years, that's 2 decades, man. That's strong. Going strong. Riggs,
Yeah.
how long have I known you? Since I was 22, 23? 5 years?
5 years, I'd say.
I think 5 years
5,
sounds right.
5 6 years.
5 to 6. Anyway, I really liked that haiku. Well done. Nicely
Yeah,
written, sir.
good one.
As a writer myself, I thought that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
I actually made it rhyme too, if you didn't notice.
I did, and that's why I'm giving you more praise. Good
Thank
job. For
Appreciate
your
it.
first ever haiku that you've written, you did
Now,
a good job.
I was curious. He did a couple of haikus in the movie that were actually only 2 lines. Are there
So
different
it's
types of
because of
haikus?
translation.
Okay.
Like when you listen to, I watched this subbed. So when you're listening to it subbed, what it translates to, like words bubble up like soda pop, is actually part of a haiku he does,
Yeah.
which obviously is more syllables than one of the lines could even portray. But when you speak that in Japanese tongue, the amount of syllables it is to convey that message is 5, 7, 5.
Right.
Like
Well, I know he
so-
had that dictionary, right? So it's like
Yeah, he
well,
has it on his phone.
Yeah, his haiku dictionary, so he could like write things properly. Just to
I
make
thought
sure
that was
it
cool that they all had these. So when they had phones, they all had these
Dude,
little.
I thought of you when I saw that. Everyone has the book, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I might, when I get a new phone, I might have to commission you to make me a book, man, because
I would love to do that, sir.
pretty neat.
Yeah.
Pretty neat. How convenient. I want a poetry book in my phone wallet. That's my takeaway from this is I need a poetry book and a phone wallet. That's
Yes, sir.
Anyway, foundation. How many bowls of soup are you given? Like soda pop. You can be honest with yourself.
I'll probably give it.
In his heart, he's like, but in his mind, he's like, I can't do that.
I'll probably give it a 3.
Okay.
right in the middle. He's meeting himself in the middle.
Yeah.
No, that's because I know how you feel, and it's 4.5. But what you have to say to keep yourself sequestered is 3 stars, 3 bowls of soup.
Because the other guy in his shoulder is saying it's a 1.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just
No, the other guy on the shoulder is saying, "Well, it's better than Demon Rape City, whatever that."
you never watched
You
it.
never even watch it. You can't talk shit about.
You
the tentacle
can't.
porn.
Yeah, watch it, and then
You have to watch it,
And
and
then
then
we
you
can
can say
call it
things
again?
about tentacle porn. Okay.
Demon
What's it called?
City.
Demon City.
Wicked City.
Wicked City.
Wicked City. So you can, when you watch that, we will redo the whole show.
We
For
can,
that.
we'll give it like
We'll
a
recast the
we'll do
whole
like
show.
A 20 minutes. Oh yeah, we could recast the whole show. That's fine.
That whole show we'll recast. Because that
but-
movie is locked in my mind. I don't have to watch it again.
You can't forget that. You watch that once, it's there forever.
You can't watch Bleach to get it out.
Nope.
Nope. There's not
good.
a
That's
there's
a
not
good one.
chemical made on the planet you can drink to clean that one out.
He's talking about the anime Bleach.
Yeah, that was a nice. I did pick that up, but
It was sly. I liked it. It was good.
Yeah.
Ketsu, where are you at?
Okay, so you're
I know,
a writer, you're a painter, you're a poet, and you
he's
got
a comedian.
jokes. Oh my! What can't you do?
I don't know.
Why are you still single, sir?
Why are you still single? And he's a coder? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Ladies. Ladies.
Ladies. Check out this guy, the foundation over here.
He's got it and more.
Get your one and only. Yeah, that's what I've been saying my whole life, you know. No, it's because I'm completely unbearable to be around. Unbearable.
Unbearable. And I agree. That's why I've never met you. I'm just kidding, Matt. I'm kidding.
Hey, it's okay.
It's not okay. I'm joking. It's a joke.
It's not like you're gonna get a knock at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna,
Jesus.
Why would you
He's
not
on the other
just,
side of the
just
door.
walk in? Just break in.
Let's break in. I see all those locks in your door. Looks like you have a rape chain on there. You gotta.
There's that one, then there's that one. There's only two. That's like where I hang my keys right there. That's like a little key hanger.
Cool.
Riggs, how many bowls of soup are you giving the film Words Bubble Up like soda pop?
I'm giving it 4.
Me and 4?
Uh-huh. It was good. I liked it.
I like this movie.
I liked it.
Hey, we got our first donation. We got a cookie from Ben Q Lurkin.
Oh.
Who's that?
What does a cookie mean?
He's a gentleman or a person from the Foxhole community.
Are cookies good things?
Yeah, they're gold pills. So they're 100 gold pills. So it's $1.
Oh, well, I expect my 33 cents tonight.
I'll Venmo you, bro. I got you.
All right, cool. Sounds good, dude.
What the fuck?
You can buy one caramel at the local store for 33 cents.
Not here, dude. They're 50 cents here. I'll have to wait for another cookie to come through.
Dude, inflation, bro. Inflation,
dude.
You don't get 3 for $1?
Inflation's happening. The dollar value's still the same, but inflation's still going on.
I mean, my local Ace Hardware, they ain't playing around with their pricing.
I think I have one Ace Hardware in this city.
But they at least sell 3 caramels for $1. So
okay, yeah, that's 30.
Why are you in a hardware store?
Does I own a house?
Yeah, he's got to fix it up.
Because I'm a grown man, okay? My dad is in Florida, so who else is gonna do the work?
Right. Okay? I lived there. I watched this man do all sorts of hardware oriented things.
Hardware working, okay?
Yeah.
I'm doing all sorts of working with
hardware, power
with
tools.
the wrenches and the
ladders have been involved.
Ladders, yeah. I do
A lot of drilling. You know, when you buy a house, you gotta hang shit up, so you need to drill shit.
Bro, don't talk to me about drilling, okay?
I'll drill you, bro.
Okay. I was drilling before you were knee-high to a grasshopper.
Oh, man. All right. I'm giving this... Who's going to ask me how many bowls of soup am I giving this one?
Tetsu, we care about you. How many
Oh, my God. I care about you guys.
How many bowls of soup are you willing to give this fantastic anime?
I really do like this movie. I'm giving this 3.5 bowls of soup, though. I'm going to keep it fair. I'm going to keep it modest. I really did enjoy it, but it wasn't like... And 3.5, that's like 7 out of 10, man. And that's like... I think that's fair. I think that it deserves that much. But no more.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you know someone in this... by the way, someone in this pilled conversation knows you by name foundation.
Oh, yeah.
Anquan Van Qua.
I have other streams that I go on.
Oh, I'm throwing your real name out there. All right.
It's okay. I'm Matthew Brown. You can come and find me. If you don't get in a fight tonight, I'm down.
He lives in Minnesota. I'll give you the address.
I'll give you the address
right now, guys. Just message
and if you could stream whooping him, it would be awesome.
I'll give you cookies. I'll give you hundreds of gold pills.
I'll give you some cookies.
16-year friendship out the window. Hey, just go trash this guy. I'm gonna dox him right now.
Burn his house.
Make sure you stream it.
But be respectable to his daughter
Just
and the other
serves.
ladies of the house, okay? Because
Yeah.
they don't deserve
no women,
anything.
No kids.
Yeah, that's not cool. Just focus all aggression towards the foundation. Because
Yeah.
What are we doing here? What are we
Take it
doing?
all out on.
you're the one telling them to come find you, so I'm just encouraging them. I'm just following your suit.
No, you're not. You're actively working against me, as if I'm the
Alright.
shield hero and you are.
Who am I?
Who
am I?
One
Who?
of the
What?
priests of
Payback?
the Three
Okay.
Heroes Church.
Yeah, here. First of all, I would at least be a hero at a minimum. Okay. Okay.
Ass spear hero.
How dare you even bring the shield hero up in vain?
Well, how dare you? How dare you? Okay. Anyway.
Anyhow.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
I don't know. I think we are all good to go.
Oh, we're just
What are we
wrapping
gonna
up.
do
We're giving
next week?
Foundation a hard time.
Yeah.
I don't know who's
Sorry,
choosing.
Foundation.
Ketsu. Ketsu's.
Oh
Is it
shit!
Ketsu's
I
turn?
have to pick a movie.
Yeah.
About time. I know what I'm picking for my week.
What are you doing?
I'm going to be doing.
Give us a preview.
Oh
shit,
Galactica
that's not
9000
a
or whatever the
freaking
fuck.
movie.
I'm quitting Toon Soup. I'm taking the name with me.
What if it's a just a series that doesn't last very long?
How long is long?
How long is the series? 12 episodes?
It's Megalobox.
Let's look this up.
Oh, it's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
The series?
You watch it, you'll binge it. Seriously.
2 seasons.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, 2 seasons?
That's 2 seasons.
Get out of here,
What the fuck you
Foundation.
got on Foundation? What are you doing?
I don't know. I watched it over like the course of like 3 days or something.
It's a boxing.
Okay, you can binge a series in 3 days. You can't sit down and watch a movie for more than 20
In
minutes.
a fucking sitting. It's 100 minutes.
You guys are so critical. You're like,
We're critical.
Yeah,
we're critical.
Just
You couldn't
angry
finish
Chads.
a 100-minute movie in one sitting. Talk about critical.
Because you couldn't get into it.
Because it just didn't strike you.
It did.
Captain Mr. Artsy Fartsy over here.
You know, that's the thing. You are so much of an artist that you couldn't get into it because you're a snobby, artsy snob.
I'm an elitist snob asshole.
You're an elitist art snob, and you sneer at the mere idea that someone uses a palette outside of the autumn fall colors. Oh, it doesn't have an earthly palette? This is unbearable.
You know what a good anime is that has good colors? Is it's something to do with some
Cowboy Bebop, dude. Yeah, you're right.
Magician's
No,
Bride
I would not throw Cowboy Bebop on there.
No.
Yeah, it's very dry.
But what?
What were you
It's
saying?
called like the Magician's Bride, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that has good coloring in it.
Yeah, they just did a second season of that. That's good.
Should I watch this? Was it a good
That might
anime?
be an anime you could get into.
Yeah, that's 24 episodes. If it's like a short-lived, I'd probably be into it.
Yeah, it should be 2 seasons, so it's probably two seasons.
Where can you watch it? Is it on Crunchyroll?
It's Crunchyroll or Funimation for sure.
One of the two.
I know I've seen it
watched it
advertised.
So what were we talking? So I know that there's movies that I wanted to choose that were like in queue. We were talking about it last week, like, oh, this is something we should watch or we could watch. And
Summer Wars. I really want to watch.
You were like, oh, let's keep it. I'm going to keep it to Netflix this episode. So let's we're going to watch this. And I was like, oh shit, that's exciting. Yeah, I think I remember suggesting like let's just watch Summer Wars. Because we haven't seen it, and that's the same director. Mamoru Hosoda, the same dude who did Boy and the Beast. I remember we were talking about The Girl Who Leapt Through Time.
Yep.
as like a critical response to Fireworks that I think Foundation should really watch. I think that you'd enjoy that movie a lot. Let's see, and then there was another. I remember we talked because during Fireworks we were talking about like movies that you kind of deal with. Oh, dude, I know what we're watching. We're gonna watch Your Name.
Your Name?
We're gonna watch Your Name, and then Riggs. I think you choose after that. So
No, I just chose.
Oh yeah, so Foundation. When we get back to yours, we should do Summer Wars, but that's on you. I think if we're gonna get thematic, we've never. I don't think we've ever watched a movie by this director. His name is Makoto Shinkai. People really like this dude. He was he's very critically acclaimed. He's got a lot of accolades, very highly regarded. People called him like the new Hayao Miyazaki of animation in this generation, which he like despised as a comment because he kind of does his own thing and is nowhere near like Miyazaki. But I think you're gonna really like this movie, Matt.
Sounds good. Wonderful.
Let's do it. Let's watch Your Name. Let's watch. It's slice of life. There's romance. There's love, and there's really fucking cool, trippy time stuff. You're gonna get behind it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Sounds good.
All right, it's settled. We're watching Your Name for the next cast. Anyone who's watching, make sure you watch the film before we do our cast next, which could be a week from now. It could be 2 weeks from now.
Cool.
Could be 1 week from now. Probably in 1 week.
Cool.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Cool beans.
Yeah. Riggs.
Cool.
Riggs.
Cool beans.
Let's wrap her up.
Wrap it up. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for watching. We appreciate you guys, and we will see you on the next video.